Hey guys, it's been a hot minute. Actually, more than a hot minute that I've gone live more than one place. So currently, I'm in my LinkedIn Live. I mean, on LinkedIn Live, on my LinkedIn profile, on my personal YouTube channel, testing out stuff, and also on the Facebook group, live streaming friends, which I've mentioned in the past. So the since they've made some changes, whether it's LinkedIn Live or the platform using Restream, and of course with the Facebook group, it's a little bit different as to how if you want to see your chat in the stream there. So if I know like LinkedIn, they still have some limitations as to how you could see comments and stuff like that. So if I don't see your comment right away, apologize, but let me at the very least provide you the link if you want to like leave a message. Let me just do that now. There it is. So right now in LinkedIn, I just provided a link here. I don't think I'm able to do that from the platform I'm using. It's a little weird, so I'll try, but I know I had to do it at least natively. So um, let me just check one more thing before I go into what I was gonna say. Yep. One moment. One of the things that now that they've made so much changes with Facebook, some things you have to do manually. So even though you may set up things on Restream to go in there, you have to make sure that you're in Facebook to say, okay, go live. So I apologize for making that face there because I just noticed that. Just 1 second. So, hey, Matt. At the moment, I mentioned earlier that I'm currently streaming into the Facebook group Live Streaming Friends, to the LinkedIn Live on my LinkedIn profile, and on my YouTube channel, the personal one, testing out stuff. So it's just a matter of just going on live, just to reconnect, say, hey, how everyone's doing. For those that don't know me, no worries. My name's Robert Lee, and I'm the executive video producer of Shalala Productions, where we offer video production services, specifically live streaming services on site or remotely, or or filming like videography and video editing as well. So the reason why I came online, a couple things. I know at least this past weekend, I shared a video that Bob Cargill, um, great guy, he's has taught in the Northeastern, also is the also very active with the American Marketing Association, the Boston chapter, and he gave me an opportunity to speak as a guest for his digital media class there, and so I was trying to share the video that he had kindly shared me that his wife Barbara had filmed. I think with Instagram, it was a little bit of a pell mell in that the when you post an Instagram reel, it has like a time limit, and I thought, I don't know if it's whether it's with my account and stuff, that they would post the video in its entirety, like a little bit just under 5 minutes, and it cut off like the first 6 seconds. So it was just a mad scramble to be able to post that in its entirety. I know in like with Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, I was able to upload the video entirely because I could do it from my desktop. But with the Instagram at the time, I was trying to do it on my phone, but So it was just a matter of just being able to find a solution for that. And so it's just me saying that for those that had caught that Instagram, apologies for the the chaos of getting that thing straightened out, but I think that's all straightened out there now. So um, let's see what we got here. So yeah, it's I'm unable to, to share the comment that Matt had mentioned, but he did use the word extemporaneously, which I'm glad that in Roof posted video that we're able to fit that text in there. So hey Lar, great to see you. And for those that are not seeing the comments on live streaming friends Facebook group, I just welcome you to be a member. It's a great community of the live streamers that either do it as a profession, as a side hustle, as a live streaming enthusiast. A great community that's there to help each other out, and with everyone having a great sense of humor. The challenge for me is always just be able to keep up with them. Um, so let me share with you that I'm kind of doing this backward because usually I would just post this in my email newsletter group. I think it's just that just a fun share, and I've been sharing it with folks. Hey, Stuart, I've been sharing it either directly, when I talk with folks, or in virtual conversations, whether it's on a Zoom chat or even email correspondence. I thought I'd just take this opportunity to kind of share with you what's been cooking with me. And if you just give me a second here. Second. So, all right, there's some reason the graphic I had set up as I'm finally pushing buttons and stuff like that. It's acting a little bit weird. So what it is that let me just reorient it here. So what it is that all right, now I'm getting a little bit crossed up with the camera here. All right, here we go. So what it is what it is that this past week we were hired to live stream a memorial service on behalf of um, another client, and so prior to that, it was just a matter of just we were just trying to create a live streaming mobile kit box that allow us to set up quickly and be able to respond on these types of projects pretty quickly. So I was pretty excited to be able to take this unit out in the field, and yeah, it worked great. I was a little bit nervous just because we had done a lot of tests, and so to be able to take that out in the field and just, I guess you could say, break in, it was pretty cool there. And so I'm just kind of glad that we had the space to be able to set up there. So um, I'll just share with you like what it looked like when I was testing back in the home office. That just give you a little bit closer look. The distance was like about 10 feet, and so back when I was testing, it was like about 6 feet. But in terms of like the connections and everything like that, I was pretty happy everything worked out. So normally I usually release that kind of information first on the email newsletter and then post it to the general public. But I thought, hey, it's live streaming and just a fun thing to share. Just want to be able to do that. But yeah, I mean, if people are curious to learn more about this, or just or if it just so happens that you're in need of someone to outsource it, or just bring on someone to do the work, just hit me up in the respective platform that you're seeing me, whether it's on send me a message on LinkedIn or send me an email at robertl@shalalaproductions.com. and so on and so on. So thanks, Wit. So let me just do this. So the other thing I had an opportunity to do is like in addition to just being able to be able to have an opportunity to put that box mobile live streaming kit box in action. Just trying to make some adjustments here. Especially like when when I was giving like a opportunity to guest speak, I have a tendency where now when I'm using the main camera, which is here, which is here, I'm seeing it here. But sometimes like I have a monitor on the side here that you can't see, and it's often when I have to like view comments. So like in this example, where we're streaming to the Facebook group live streaming friends, the comments over there. So I had to look over to here, but it kind of bothers me because when I'm doing this, I'm looking over here, but the camera's over here, and it looks like, oh, geez, Rob's not paying attention, but it's just more like. So what I did was just make a slight adjustment where normally I had like two cameras here. The reason I have two is like if this main camera goes out, I have another one backed up. But in this case, I just moved that over there so that if I'm looking the comments over here, especially just to see like what's up with Wit, Matt, or Stuart, or Laura, I can do so, and then not feel so bad because here with the other camera here, I'm looking and being able to keep up with the eye contact. Now, if you're wondering why it looks a little funny, well, that's I can just show you as to why it. Okay, where'd I go with this? I'll admit, it's because I'm using two different cameras. I did the best I could to try to color correct. So as you can tell, it's a little bit different. Depending on which camera I'm using. You know, um, it's a little. It's not as apparent as doing the comparison, but I just kind of like at least let you know. Yeah, I'm aware, and it's just just an ongoing thing to do a better job to match up the color, but at the same time, it addressed the immediate concern I had, which is making sure that trying to maintain the eye contact better. All right, where are you? That's the scoop there. So yeah. So I mean, it was exciting to be able uh, to virtually talk with the students and address their concerns with live streaming and video stuff. It's funny, I'm so caught up or keyed in on just trying to figure out like what technical issues to sort out, you know, in the in terms of just being able to put out fires and stuff like that. Um, but I found that the questions was fascinating, where they're more towards questions about being in front of the camera. Like what do you do when you make a mistake and stuff. And so it was more not so much as to the gizmos and stuff like that. Where one of the things I mentioned is just good to be able to have like a title card you can throw up there, so that if there's like a blooper or anything like that, no worries. Whit, thanks for popping in. It was a matter of just being able to have a title card here you can flash up there, so it gives you time to put out fires while at least letting know the audience that you're aware of it and you're working on it. To the main concern they had was just more about, what do you do if you make a mistake? I think it's either really you misspeak or maybe you say the wrong thing, and it's just a matter you just do the best you can. You just move on. You just sit, apologize, or just make the correction and just go on. I think the more you dwell on it, the more it makes it more of an error, call attention than you want to, but just more just like move on to whatever point you're trying to get across or whatever things you're trying to present. So that's the scoop there. Let me just check something. Yeah. Well, I think it's kind of like an odd time, so I wasn't expecting there may be many questions on LinkedIn Live, and since I don't have an opportunity to live stream on my personal YouTube channel, I don't think there's any comments I'm missing out, so that's good. But I do sometimes do like a test here to make sure it's coming out, and I'm seeing that it is working okay. Because when you see the chats, so. Anyway, so yeah, so that was just the two main things, just to be able to share with you about the live streaming mobile kit, which I'm just pretty excited about. Just that now that we're in a better position to be able to respond quickly and to tackle projects that I love to do, which is to whether it's if it's not for a remote solution, but if it's for someone they need someone on the field, that's not too far that I'm able to hop out there and stream for them. Um, so yeah, that's about it. I mean, camera's just doing a little weird stuff there, so um, that's a scoop. So on that note, let me. Oh, he is doing a little weird stuff there again. So that's a scoop there. If there's any questions with what I talked about, or you just want to drop a line, say hi, you can reach me in the respective platform that you're seeing me live now. So hope everyone's doing well, and I will catch you guys later. So, and Miles, have you seen this? Take it easy, everyone.